Good morning. So, out here, lovely conservation area, great tracking. The ground is wet, which is fantastic for tracking. Water holds odor. So, when we put our footsteps in the ground, we're teaching ground disturbance. The wet ground is going to hold the odor of the crushed grass. It's going to hold our odor of the drift of everything that comes off of us, anything that's on our boots. So it makes it a little bit easier for the dog to track. With Millie being a brand new tracking dog, we want to give her the most advantage that we can to teach her odor association to food. So today we just laid I don't know, about 150 step track. She crushed it. Rule of thumb when we're laying tracks for new dogs, because they're going to want to come out and run and just have some fun, is we want to make it about 3 times as long as it takes them to settle into a track. So what I mean by that is, if my dog takes 25 steps to start settling into the track, then I want my track to be a minimum of, 75 steps. So as you'll see in the video, Millie kind of came out a little crazy, just wanted to run and pull. And then after about 25-30 steps, she settled in, started searching footstep to footstep, finding the food. So now we do a few more of these to get her settling quicker, because she'll start to understand the game. And then we'll start lengthening out the amount of food in our steps. So we'll go every other step is food, and then every 2 steps is food, then every 3 steps, then every 5 steps, then every 10, and so on and so forth. And we'll start incorporating articles, which could be anything from a sock, a piece of paper, a pen, something in the track that somebody possibly could have dropped that could be an indicator that we are on the right path. So yeah, so this is Millie's, this was like her second straight line track. We've done boxes, we continue to do boxes. The boxes are a great way to age tracks and not have to lay a bunch of tracks out, have them be compromised by people walking past, things like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna lay one more for her this morning and see how it goes. Good girl. Come on. So Millie crushed it. You might see in the video, she's trying to spin. She's trying to go back and get treats that she left behind, which is expected at this age. This is all new. She hasn't really done this that often. So you'll see me push her butt backwards and get her back in line to go forward. One of the last things we want is the dog to spin back a lot, have to go back on the backtrack, things like that. So we always want the dog moving forward, finding that next footstep. So we'll do a few more tracks like this with me laying the track, get her in that goal, that mindset of following the footsteps. That footstep means food. And then we'll start putting other people's tracks down. So she's not just learning to track me. And then once we get that pretty consistent, probably very quickly in the next couple of days, we'll start adding air scenting into this, which is basically hide and seek for the dog. With hide and seek with the dog, we go through the woods, we use trees, we hide. First couple of times it's gonna be super short, 5-10 feet away from the dog. Dog comes, finds us. Handler brings the dog back to the starting point. The person hiding runs another 5 or 10 feet in the woods, hides. Dog goes originally to the place that they first found the person because they're using their mind, they're using their memory, not their nose. And then they realize that the person's not there. Then they'll start to rely on their nose to follow the odor of where that person went. We will also start incorporating area searches. An area search is taking an article, an item, something that has human odor on it, or if we're doing narcotics or explosives, that kind of odor on it. And then we put it in an open area and we make the dog search for it, so that we can find those things. And then if it's an article, we can use that as a starting point for a track. If it's a bomb, then we can use that for area searches or route searches so that the handlers, and if it's a military dog, the team, squad, whatever behind the dog isn't going to get blown up. For police, we use it a lot for guys getting pulled over, throw something outside the car, gun, knife, drugs, paraphernalia, or whatever. We use the dog for an area search to go find that thing, and then it can now be used as evidence against that person. So baby steps, all to the big picture. Millie's gonna be fantastic. She's such a sweet pup. She's gonna do great being a dual purpose search and rescue dog and therapy dog for those that are found. So stay tuned for more updates on Millie. Catch you guys later.